Oh yeah, I mean, like what a night last night. Just in the way with George Springer's home run as well. So exciting, especially after that hit in the knee. Yeah, it was a game 5.
Oh yeah, and did you see his face with the hit in the knee?
Yeah, it was. It looked painful. So yeah, just so much excitement, as you can see.
Yeah. And not even just excitement last night, but if you stayed up and watched all the post-game interviews into the morning as well. Players and fans are still celebrating this morning after the Blue Jays pulled off that comeback worthy of the World Series.
The 1-0 pitch. High fly ball. Left field. Arozarena watches it go.
George Springer's 7th inning home run powered the Jays to a 4-3 win. Now they're going up against the LA Dodgers in the World Series, hoping to win it all for the first time since 1993. Joining me now with more outside of Rogers Centre this morning is CTV News' Heather Wright. And Heather, we've been showing these pictures. People have been looking at them online this morning. As somebody who was there last night and into the morning, talk to me about the feeling behind those photos.
I can't get enough of the photos. I mean, it's just so exciting. Watching it all, replaying it all. I was inside Rogers Centre last night, and you know, it was an electric atmosphere. A lot of nerves leading up to the 7th inning. Not a whole lot of offense from the Toronto Blue Jays. Of course, they were trailing 3-1. But when George Springer hit that ball, honestly, the place shook. Very exciting there. Very exciting to be a Toronto Blue Jays fan as they get ready to go to the World Series, which begins on Friday.
You know, they were told last night, celebrate and remember every moment, because we got to get to work because the World Series are coming. But after that home run by Springer in the 7th inning, how did the Jays manage to hold on to that lead? Because there was celebration and then everybody had everything crossed.
Everything crossed, and not a single fan was sitting. I mean, you'll see in games, you know, for the third strike, people will stand up. But for those last 6 outs that the Blue Jays needed, the entire stadium was on their feet. And, you know, the Blue Jays went to the arms. They went to the bullpen, and they got help from really every single person on that roster. And that's something that they had been doing all season long. This is the comeback team. They showed that last night. And I got to tell you, when Jeff Hoffman came in to close out this game in the bottom, or the 9th inning, you know, it was pins and needles. People were on their feet, but they showed up when they needed to, and that's what they're going to need to do as they head to the World Series, facing the LA Dodgers, who are looking to run it back and win back-to-back World Series, something the Blue Jays, of course, did in 92-93.
Cheers and tears. What a historic night. Tickets for the Game 1 of the World Series, that happens in Toronto on Friday. They go on sale in a couple hours from now, 10 a.m. Eastern. The Jays are going to face off against the Dodgers. How do those two teams stack up? I mean, we are the comeback team, but they are dominant.
They are dominant, and you know, even just looking at the payroll, the Dodgers payroll is nearly double what the Toronto Blue Jays payroll is. They are trying to run this thing back. They won last year, and so these are two powerhouse teams. The LA Dodgers, I believe, are the favorites here, but as we said, you know, this whole season, the Blue Jays mantra has been, don't count them out. This is the comeback team. This is a team that gets production from really every single person on the roster, whether it's, you know, the leadoff hitters or the end of the order. I mean, these are players who really genuinely love each other. This is a team, you know, you hear it from the manager, from the players as well, that this is a family. And while they say they're playing, you know, for the city, for the country, they're also playing for themselves. And so they were celebrating into the wee hours of this morning, and now they will get back to work, getting ready for Game 1 that goes 8 p.m. here in Toronto.
CTV News' Heather Wright, reporter and a fan of the Toronto Blue Jays. Thanks for joining us outside Rogers Centre.
Thanks, Anne-Marie.
Speaking of fans, Cole McRae was one of those fans who was rejoicing last night at Rogers Centre inside. On what I imagine, very little sleep, he is joining us this morning. Cole, you look wired. You know, these are the moments that people remember. Where were you? Who were you with when Springer hit that historic home run and changed the course for the Jays last night?
Oh man, so where I was at the Rogers Center, obviously, and it was absolutely electric. I think someone just talked about how the stadium shakes, and people say that, but it's literal. Like the actual floor beneath your feet will just shake like a rocket is going off when something big like that happens. Cool. And that home run was absolutely amazing. I was there with a friend of mine, and it was just basically the most exciting experience of my life.
Yeah, so where were you? You know, I was listening to a fan this morning talking about what they called the spirit seats up in the 500s, and they were saying the sound bounces off the dome when it's closed, and as you said, you can feel the floor shaking. Where were you?
The same. So I was in the 500 as well. I was up in the 500 levels, pretty far back. We call them nosebleeds, but it was... the sound off the dome is absolutely amazing. Sometimes it's a hard argument. Like, do you want the dome open or closed? Because open is amazing, but closed just gives that sound level that you're never going to get with it open.
Cole, have you been to bed yet?
Let's not talk too much about that.
Okay, well, let's talk about how you're feeling this morning. Obviously, you're a huge Jays fan. This is the outcome that you wanted. Is it the outcome you expected?
If I said it was, I would be lying a little bit.
Don't lie on TV.
Exactly. I can't actually lie here. When I bought the tickets for this game, I didn't think I'd get to use them. I thought it was like one of those situations where, you know what, if it doesn't happen, I'll be slightly upset, but not the end of the world. And then it happened, and just things kept happening because I bought the tickets, I showed up at the game, and we went down a little bit. Yeah. But then Springer just hit that amazing home run, and that changed everything. And yeah, just everything was beautiful after that, I should say. It was art.
So tell me about your emotions. We saw Vladdy was in tears, and we saw everybody, you know, Springer like literally springing off the ground. He levitated. What did you do?
I do not have the powers of levitation like the players have, but it was, I would say, very similar. If I said I didn't cry, I'd be lying again. It was just a beautiful moment. It's just one of those things where you think back and like, I was there. I was actually there for that. And there's no, you can't replace that. You can't forget that. It's something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. And yeah, it was beautiful. Okay,
you got tickets to this game. Are you going to try for tickets today when they go on sale in less than 2 hours from now?
Yeah, this interview can't go that long because I will most definitely be leaving to do those ticket purchasing.
Okay, well, we won't make you miss your tickets, but do answer this last question for me. What does this moment in Blue Jays history mean to you as a fan?
The last time this happened, if we're talking about a Game 7, I wasn't born yet. The last time the Blue Jays went to the World Series, 93, was, like, I can't even remember that. So this is me creating those memories and the stories for the first time, and it's a wonderful moment.
From head to toe, I imagine it's from head to toe. You got your hat on, you got your Blue Jays glasses on, you got 2 jerseys. Who's on the back of your jersey, by the way, Cole?
This one's Vladdy, but I also have a Springer one, so I love them both.
Whatever you wore last night, wear on Friday. Cole McRae, thanks for getting up early for us, or at least head to bed now, after you get tickets. If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.